Hello again, this is Mad Marty, and today on Mad Respect TV we are going to go over the Elechomes Hot Air Fryer. This is an item that I've actually bought a few of these on Amazon. I've actually gotten them for about, I want to say like $79 a pop. I actually got one for myself, one for my parents for Christmas one year, which they seem to actually like it quite a bit. And then I even got one for my good friend Ghost Z. At the time, he was in a position where he might have to cook for himself more frequently, and quite frankly, I didn't really want him to have to use a conventional oven, hence why I decided to give this a try, obviously with some adult supervision. Ironically, he used one of these before I even did, and the first thing he ever made was s'mores. That was pretty cool, but today we're going to go ahead and check this unit out. The Elechomes Hot Air Fryer, and it makes a real big point to call it the 6.3 quart version, actually comes with this nice little user manual and a book of recipes. I don't really know much about the recipes. I didn't really peruse it all that deeply yet, but it was kind of funny. I was talking to Ghost Z about this a little while ago, and he says that whenever he needs a recipe on how to use it, he just goes on YouTube. Now for this specific video, I'm going to actually do this in a series of shoots because quite frankly I want to use more than one type of item for the video, but for this first step I'm going to do vegetables. So we have asparagus, we have mini peppers because I love mini peppers. And then we have these organic tomato thingamabobs. I'm not really much for organic for whatever reason, but you know what, it was there. And I wanted to get smaller quantities. As a matter of fact, this might be too much as it is. Because you don't want to overload the basket. That's one thing that the manual is very specific about. It emphasizes don't overload the unit, and then it also directly states several times it is not a deep fryer. So the hot air fryer cooks with the use of air, and you don't want to throw a ton of oil on it. I will, however, be using some Pam cooking spray just for strictly seasoning purposes, and we'll just go from there. One last thing, for this first experiment, I do have turkey wings as a protein, but I am not going to be featuring that in this part of the video because, quite frankly, it's not the focus. I'm not going to be cooking the turkey wings in the hot air fryer today. I'll be using a conventional mini oven for that, and later in this video, I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of other items. So let's get started. Okay, I have my tomatoes, my peppers, my asparagus. I went ahead and washed and hand tossed it. And I went ahead and put in some additional seasoning. A little bit of pepper, a touch of garlic powder, and garlic salt. Unfortunately, I did not have any regular salt in the house. That is a flaw on my part, so I'm gonna have to pick some up next time. So we're just gonna substitute for now. I didn't want to drown in any kind of seasoning. I just wanted to give it a hint. And there's actually so much here. It'll probably be 2 baskets worth, which would probably be about 4 servings according to the book. I didn't see anything specifically for vegetables in general as far as how to cook it. But based off what I'm seeing, I'm going to try to compare it to Brussels sprouts and okra. So we're going to go for 380 degrees for roughly 20 minutes. Okay, I was wrong. I actually got all the ingredients into the unit. I thought we were going to overstack, but that's full stock of asparagus, full bag of mini peppers, and some tomatoes. Let's go and slide this guy in. Okay. 25 minutes. We're gonna lower the temperature. Let's do it at 385. It'll run for 25 minutes, and I'm going to shake it up halfway through the process. We'll see how that goes. Meanwhile, I do have the turkey wings already in. Plan on cooking those for about 20-ish minutes too, 25. And who knows, I might be doing something terribly wrong, but again, I'm not a chef. Forgive me, Gordon Ramsay, but once again, I encourage viewers, if you want to make fun of me, go right ahead in the comments. Okay, so that is the end result. Not bad for the first try. I did try this already, and definitely edible. What I'll say is I might want to try doing a little less time in the hot air fryer, but vegetables are thoroughly cooked and not dried out. So, test one a success. Okay, for our second experiment, we're going to go with turkey legs, smoked turkey legs, because I love these things. I cannot resist them. And how are we going to use this in the air fryer? Well, turkey is not directly covered in the instruction manual, and in the corresponding cookbook, there was not a lot of information there either. According to this, if we're talking chicken, 500 grams, they say 22 minutes. This is actually closer to 1,000 grams because it's 2 pounds worth of turkey leg. But based on what I've seen some conflicting information on Google, so I'm not really sure what to do here. I'm going to go ahead and try 375 degrees for 20 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and originally I was going to do some cooking spray in the air fryer, but they actually advised against that. So I'm going to just go ahead and butter these up a little bit, try to make them a little bit more slick, and then we'll go ahead and give this a try. Okay, we got it in the basket, coated with a layer of butter. We'll be coming back to check on this in a few minutes. Experiment 3. Well, these are golden crowns, but they're essentially tater tots. The internet says about 400 degrees for 15 minutes. Since there's so few of them, I'll just set the 400 degrees and just check on it more frequently. Alright. Here's the end result for those golden rounds slash tater tots slash whatever you want to call them. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, experiment 3 is a success. And I had a bonus I didn't count on. Cast Tracker left me with a fillet. So I went ahead and just decided to toss it into the hot air fryer. 11 minutes, came out rare as heck, so I'd recommend putting it in there a couple more minutes. But I did this with these sliced carrots here, and I did a simple coat of olive oil and salt and pepper. It actually turned out pretty good. It's actually very useful to be able to use the hot air fryer to fry up steaks. I've heard of it being done, but this is my first time actually doing it myself. Update. That filet was darn good. I am shocked. Thanks much, Cast Tracker. So bottom line, the verdict. This air fryer just totally kills the microwave in every way. It's not necessarily easier to use because you do have to clean this thing out more frequently if you want it to run properly or if you just don't want a mess on your hands. But overall, the quality of food just dwarfs anything that comes out of the microwave. And it's easier than using a stove. I could see this thing being a normal item in my life. Pity that I'm late to the party. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, feel free to check out some of my other content or like and subscribe. It'll help the channel grow. Once again, this is Mad Marty, reminding you to do what's responsible, avoid what's irresponsible, make the most of what you got, and get respect. Mad respect. See you next time.